Alright folks, it's that time already. I don't know about y'all, I think Wednesday's come too fast for me. I've had a busy day. I went to Kerr Lake today. I went up there this morning, made a video up there. That's coming up, so y'all will be looking for that. Fish is still a little tough here. I'm catching them, but not slaying them. And you can go to a Burrow Fish Brush Pals. And I showed you how in the video how I found them. Found one today when I was showing you how I found them. But usually if you find a brush pile up there, this is what I've learned. You start looking within that area within a couple 100 feet. If it's on a point or a cut, you usually find another one. So they usually put a couple in a given area. So that's what I was looking for. But I caught some fish. Let me share with you. I mentioned, I don't know if it's today's video or not, about some dual colors and crickets. This is one of them. I don't know what's showing you the best. I just don't think they come out good, guys, when I try to show them to y'all. You can see right there, it's got a chartreuse belly. And it might come out better than I think it's coming. Look behind the camera. All right, the top is brim. Okay, and I made it dark as I could, the brim. It's dark brim with a bright chartreuse belly. Yep. And this is the one I've been catching a lot of fish on. This one is black, and the belly, see the blue in the legs? The belly is the blue crawl, which turns from brown to blue. That one has been hot, I'm going to tell you. That's two colors I'm working on. I've made stock in the, I haven't named them yet. I named stock in the black and blue. And just starting with the brim color, okay? Try to come up, I got an idea for one more color that's going to be wild. I mean wild. But I'm trying to come up with a couple colors. The cricket is working so good, they're eating it up. It worked good up on Kerr and brush piles. I threw a couple different baits, nothing. Put a cricket on, get it down, bring them top of the brush pile, bam, they roll up and grab it. They're eating a lot of insects now. Plus, it looks like this brim and chartreuse looks like a little crawfish, right? Yep. So, and Crappy Connection, I know I've seen a couple of y'all's name on there I recognized last night. Oops, I didn't mean to kick the camera stand. They were talking about that mayfly being so good. Now they got a smaller mayfly, and somebody catching fish on it. And they said, well, with all the mayflies. Now he said this. I never heard this before. He said the crappie are picking the mayflies off of rocks and logs. And sometimes you catch them, they have sore lips, and that's what it's from. Or have sores on their lips. And I've seen fish with sores on their mouth or in their mouth. That's big, I never thought much about it. What it caused it, that could be it. I don't know. But I know the mayflies lay their eggs in the water. So there you go, in the hatch. And man, they're thick here. Woohoo! I tell you, and evidently up there, now I didn't see any up there, but I wasn't close to the bank. But they get on trees and stuff and docks. And I imagine at night when these crappie are roaming, that's when they're eating them. All right? So there you go. Are y'all ready for a number? 14. Okay. Tracer, Blue Moon. Great color, guys. I can catch them. Blue Moon just works. But look at there. I thought we'd never... I thought, no way. There you go. John Morgan. It's probably going to end it right here. He had number 11. I was wondering. I bet some of y'all was going like, well, ain't nobody put a number that low. If you're gutsy enough for a low number, sooner or later you're going to win, right? All right, this makes it fast. Anything over 14, no good. All right, guys. I think this has happened once before. I can't keep up with it. 275. And I appreciate everybody playing along every week. Some of y'all play every week, and I appreciate that. Some of you come back and say, I missed a couple weeks. I know things happen. You get busy. Dave, you mentioned the road bed. I tried to comment to you. Yeah, I checked the road bed last week. I ran it. There's cedar trees on it. There's stumps on it. There was some kind of sunfish on one stump. They were very, very small. When I threw my jig over there, I threw the live scope, they were about the same size. And they would peck at it, but I didn't see anything I thought was crappy there. Through where they were small. And that's unusual. That road bed usually has fish on it. All right, there you go. And the underwater bridge, it's in 20 foot or 22 foot. And it comes up to about 16 to top the bridge. And they get on top of that bridge, it had a handful on it. And they were not paying attention to me at all. I think they were right small, too, by the looks of them compared to my bait. Right now I'm gassed, and I'm telling you, I'm looking all over the place. I'm running up down the lake. I'm fishing about a 10-mile stretch. And there's, like I said in the video the other day, there's about 18 docks, that usually if I check those docks, they'll have a few fish on them. And then I go looking. Once I make a video, I go looking a lot. I go to places I haven't fished for a long time and look, and steep banks with 4 or 5 docks. I said, well, there might got to be one of these docks holding crappie. I'll check them. None. They just like certain docks, and something about those docks they like, guys. Again, to me, it's the slope of the bank underneath the dock. I think that's it. And I heard somebody else say that, maybe one of Crappie Connections, one about putting the brush piles down. He said on a sloping bank. You know, there was not a flat, where it starts to taper down. And I think Brad's been saying that's where he's catching his fish. Off the flat where it starts tapering toward deeper water. They like that. They like to be on that little bit of a drop. So the docks that have that underneath them, and if they got a brush pile, a lot of these landowners put stuff down in the boat slips, all right? And if they do that, that's a plus. If they got a stump underneath them, you know, they cleared the trees on this lake, same as everywhere else to build the lake. They didn't leave any standing timber. And this lake was built in 58. So if it was, most of it would be gone anyway, right? I would think. But still, a lot of stumps are still there. And yeah, if you can find a big old stump in about 12 to 16 foot right now in the right place, it'll have fish on it. And I'm checking some I've caught fish off of. Nothing. I am looking around. I'm searching. It's those same few 18 docks that I find the fish on. So when I got to make a video, I don't have a lot of choice. If I'm going to catch some fish, I got to go where the fish are, right? So yeah, until this water starts to cool, we've been under a little cool spell right now. I just looked hard ago. It's 76. Yeah, it's in the 70s. It was 82 today. So yeah, it's been nice for it to cool off some. I hope it stays that way. This is August, mid-August, so you can't expect a whole lot, right? But September is when we start getting the cooler nights. And usually in October, these fish will start going back to the channel. They'll leave the docks. They'll quit using docks in about October. And they'll start running the channel, just like they do all winter. And they'll stay in that channel till about March. Anything in the channel, any stump, stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's when that prey baits will be hot. Right now, trying to get it underneath the dock. The fishing's tough. They want smaller baits. I'm just not having a whole lot of luck on the prey bait right now. If I find them in open water, they'll hit it. But under the docks, I can't skip it good. You got to get on back. I'll show y'all sometimes. They're 8 to 15 feet back under some of these docks. Right. not every bait will skip back through that far, right? It's got to be something light. And that's why Tadpole Junior and Tweety Bird, I use them a lot for that because they'll go on back through there. Put them on a 1/32 or 1/48, a 2-pound line. I can get them going back to them. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your orders. Orders have been consistent. There's new stuff coming in. I'm shooting for the 1st of September, last August. Some of y'all been asking. Talk to my son. We talk on Thursday nights. So that's what's probably going to happen. Right now, I'm the holdup. I don't have all the stock built. I got 2 more colors to finish stock in, and I got a couple colors in this cricket to finish stock in. I'm going to put them on too. Probably it's going to be 4 new colors. I don't sell any dual color crickets right now, so that is going to be interesting. But they are working. That's why I'm going to make some for the site. And some of these other colors that are not selling the crickets going to disappear. Okay, that's what I'm working on. Right now, I'm taking stuff off the site and using, putting it on sale. That's not catching fish. I'm not selling. Tweety Birds have been selling great, and I will continue to sell them. And I'm going to restock some of those, but maybe not all the colors. I used the ocean one in the video I watched today, or the next video coming. I used the Ocean Tweety Bird, and it was the best color that day. They was nailing it. But I don't think I've sold a pack of Ocean Tweety Birds this year. So, I don't know what to say. Some of these colors work great, but you got to sell them. If you don't sell them, you got to continue, if I continue to make them stock. When they sell out, we'll replace them with a different color or something like that, right? Hey, guys, appreciate y'all. See you next time.